Hi, I'm Elizabeth Durazio coming to you from the Upper Valley Humane Society right here in Enfield. And since the warm weather is upon us, it's time for us to hit the trails with our pets and our friends. I'm joined by one of our favorite guests, Russell Hirschler, the Executive Director of the Upper Valley Trails Alliance, and he's going to tell us all about Trail Finder. Thank you for joining us again.
Hi, Elizabeth. Thanks for having me back.
So even though the trails are as low-tech as it gets and it's wonderful being in touch with nature, Trail Finder is high-tech.
That's right, Trail Finder is. So the Trails Alliance has been around since 1999, and early on our mission was to catalog all trails that are out there with paper maps. Well, times have changed.
Right.
Paper maps have gone by the wayside, and now we use technology to use it, to access all the trail information. We originally launched Trail Finder in 2008. It was relaunched last year on a brand new platform, really high tech, lots of functionality with brand new partners.
And the nice thing about Trail Finder is we can take it with us on the trail.
Exactly. So easiest way to access it is on your desktop or your laptop at home, but it also you can access it on your mobile device. It's mobile design friendly, and it's geolocation enabled, so you can follow your little flashing blue dot on the trail and know where you are. Currently we have over 300 trail systems in Vermont and the Upper Valley of New Hampshire. And we're right now in the process of expanding it statewide to all of New Hampshire.
Now the nice thing about that is, you know, if you're not the best at orienteering or you're afraid of going in the woods because like, I'm gonna get lost. Generally speaking, most of us have a mobile device, and a lot of these trails, you know, they're beautifully maintained and well marked. So there's really no excuse not to head outside and enjoy our wilderness.
That is right. One of the things we've learned and we've been told over the years is, not only where do I find out about the trails, but how do I get there?
Right.
Where's the trailhead? Because that's actually what scares people more. They can be driving around and never know how to get off into the woods.
Right.
So each of the trail pages has detailed information about how to get to the trailhead. It lists the proper trail uses, who manages, maintains, and owns the trails.
And that's important too.
It's very important, so that way you can find out what the proper uses are. For example, if you have your mountain bike on your car and you're looking for a mountain bike trail, you should make sure that the trail that you're going to go on allows for mountain biking.
Instead of packing everything up, getting to the trailhead and seeing that no bikers allowed sign.
Exactly. So that's one of the great uses for Trail Finder. So like I said, it has directions to the trailheads, the uses, the type of trail, and then the really nice thing about Trail Finder is that it has search functionality. So if you wanted to know where the nearest trail where you can take your dog and go by a waterfall, you can search for all those parameters and up would come the nearest trails to you that met all of those functional features.
And that's really, really handy. So you want a short hike, you want a long trail, you know, you want to be able to, where do I have multiple parking spaces because you brought friends with you, you'll be able to do that.
Exactly. We also, there's lots of photos in there as well. And then there's another piece where there's no fee for this, so it's free.
Oh, nice.
And we've raised money through a number of our different community partners locally and statewide on both sides of the Connecticut River. Because it's free of charge, we don't, you can access it from anywhere you want. But there is a way to sign in, and then you can also post your own photos.
Oh, nice.
And you can also do trail comments. We actually like the trail comments because
Right.
if there's an issue with the trail, a washout, a problem with a tree being blown down across the trail,
You want to know about that.
we want to know about it so we can send the right people out to chainsaw that tree away or repair that trail.
Now, how can we help the Trails Alliance? Because obviously this is a great free app we get to use, but it does cost money to maintain. What can we do to help?
That's a great question, and thank you for bringing that up. As a nonprofit organization, we're always looking for help and support. Generally, the Trail Finder is funded through the State of Vermont Forest Parks and Recreation Program, and New Hampshire Charitable Foundation are our two primary funders. We also have other partners out there. The National Park Service is a partner, and the University of New Hampshire Cooperative Extension is another one. The most important thing you can do is go use the Trail Finder and give us any feedback. If you'd like to make a contribution, there are ways to support the Trail Finder itself on the website, which is trailfinder.info, or you can access it through our own website at uvtrails.org. And then tell all your friends about it. We want lots of people to be using it.
Sounds great. Well, I want to thank Russell for joining us. It's always great. He gives us the best information on how to utilize the beautiful wilderness around us. And with Trail Finder, there's no excuse not to hit the trails and find your favorite new walk.